Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Norman, and I'm a school psychologist and activist, an educator for over 20 years. And have something to say. I'm coming to you as a private citizen, not representing any organization, but to let you know that I think teachers sometimes forget, and educators forget, that we do have power, we have influence. Even the single teacher, first year teacher teaches 30, can teach anywhere from 16 kids. Well, if you compound that, that person who teaches 16 kids influence at least 16 families at the community and even other members in the community they serve just through relations with those families. I remember when I first started teaching about 20 years ago, I wanted to celebrate the diversity of my classroom. And I did that. But I said, hey, you know what? This is not only good for the classroom, it's also good for the whole community. So I, with a few of my parents, went and we orchestrated to have a cultural celebration for the whole town. Now, what I did not expect was instead of being lauded and praised for those efforts, I got a lot of heat, a lot of backlash from my school board, which is my boss, from the mayor, and some of the members of the council. But and we continue on, instead of just fearing away and going away and hiding back into the classroom, I continue to push forward. And we did a wonderful thing that actually still celebrates to this day. And now I guess it's 20 years from now. And what I realized that even though I made those type of enemies, and unfortunately they were enemies, I had a lot more friends. I had a lot more friends who became council members, who became mayor, who became school board members, and who supported me because I supported their kids. And not only I supported their kids, I supported their community. And funny thing is, I was just doing my job. So here it is, you're doing your job, but in your job you have influence, you have power, you have the power to not only shape what goes on in the curriculum, but you can actually shape what goes on in the community that you're served in, and the decisions that's being made for the organization which you serve. So what I hope that you do is just realize your power, realize your influence, and realize that you are a teacher who has a gift. That your gift is basically taking information and putting it in a way that other people can receive it. Use your gift. Do not be afraid to use your gift. And there's many more of you who have more influence than anyone else in our organization. So I ask you just to use it, recognize that you have it, and do it. Now, on that note, as I notice that there's an election going on, and that's the election for the president of the Camden City Education Association. Well, I want to make an endorsement. My endorsement is for you to re-elect Keith Benson as your president. He has been stalwart as far as a commitment to this community, a stalwart commitment to you as educators, and a stalwart committer to the collective bargaining and the things that helps you function in your position. So I hope you vote, and when you do vote, vote for Keith Benson. Thank you, and have a good morning, have a good afternoon, and have a good evening. So long.